Okay, this is my review of the Relassy 300 watt light fixture. I guess you could say candy bar configuration maybe. They got it right. These things completely engulf your entire tank with light. Not only that, they are super, super bright. The shimmer is like what you would get with T5s. I mean, I'm no joke. They wrap everything in light. The light is dispersed evenly across the entire tank, as you can see. The pars are great. The corals are loving it. My tank has never looked better. My corals never responded better. And I'm not even running them at full strength. I got my blues at 90. And I just ramped that up because I had been running them at 80, 70 and 80 really. And my whites never more than 20%. And my millie, which had began to lose color, the polyps weren't coming out, have changed. This guy, this elkhorn, has grown. I mean, I've noticed growth in days. Of course, you can see all the polyps are completely out. This guy's just not coming back around since he's been under the lights. The polyps popping out. Not fully out, but this guy, and a section that wasn't getting light on the bottom part of him, is now starting to cover that. Of course, Montes are eating it up. That one, look at that. That one has taken over that backside of that rock that it's starting to hump over. These guys are loving it. They've changed shape so much. Look at the fingers coming off of them now. One back there. They're loving it. They're loving it. These guys. Of course, all the frags are. And even my tricolor, who wasn't pulling its polyps out. So I switched over from the night crew to these. And something else someone said. They said it didn't have any purple. Well, it's got 8 on each bar. It's got full spectrum. It's got everything. And I mean, right now I'm running it mostly blue. But I've heard all kinds of things. I've seen one review where a guy posted pictures where his caught fire and it melted that little mid partition on his tank on the canopy. Well, yeah, if you're going to run them at 100%, and they tell you that don't put them closer than 3 inches from the top. 3 to 6 inches is what they recommend, because they don't have a glass panel to cover the LEDs. They're kind of sucked up in there and then protected by this thin film, but salt creep can ruin them. So if you got them sitting directly down on your canopy, that's the only way you're going to melt that partition. If your light had been sitting down on that when it caught fire, that's what happened. So you don't do that. You don't run them at 100% all the time, because you're going to shorten the lifespan, because they don't have an actual fan. They have a heat sink, and that's it. So these lights are great. They're wonderful. They're doing an excellent job. And look at that shimmer. No little speckles and dots racing around. It's just awesome. Anyway, you decided to pick these up. I got both of these for $145 on Amazon, and I've been happy with them since I got them. No problems, no issues. They don't have a ramp up and ramp down. But what you can do is set the timer for your blues to come on first, and then, you know, shortly after, whatever time you want for your whites to come on, and then for it to go off backwards. And that's what I do. They're great lights, very powerful, and they look great. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.